thinking about something, and I figured I'd go ahead and say it now before I forget. But, I was thinking about going to the gym. I go to the gym, and I'm doing strength training to build up my overall strength. But the point is that when you first start out, you have little strength in order to do the different movements and the exercises and the training. And it feels like you're weak. But over a period of time, week by week, month by month, you increase the weights a little bit more, you increase the time of workout, whatever you're increasing, and you build up the strength. You get the strength over a period of time, and after you look back at a period, like a long period of time, based on what you can do now versus what you could do 6 months ago, a year ago, it may not look like much improvement from a day-to-day perspective, but if you look back at where you used to be a year ago or 6 months ago or a month ago, it is improvement. And a lot of times we go through things in life where we don't feel strong enough to get through whatever it is that we're going through. And God will put us through something in order to show us how strong we really are. But in the moment that we're going through it, we don't feel strong. We feel like we are being killed almost. It's like feeling like something is trying to take you out and you're in survival mode. And in the time that you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, it feels like all you're doing is struggling. All you're doing is pushing yourself and just staying in this survival mode and just being in this vulnerable state. But after you go through it and you look at what you went through, it shows your strength. And sometimes God will put you through things in order to show you how strong you are, so that you do not lean on people who are really not supposed to be in your life, who are not fit to be in your life based off of where you are going, the leveling up that you're going to be doing, the person that you are going to become that you don't realize that you're going to become. You don't need those people, because those particular people are not going to be supportive of you. They're not going to be consistent. They're not going to be loyal. They're not going to stick around. So God will put you in a vulnerable situation where you are isolated and you're going through something, and people are not there to support you in order to show you how strong you are. And it's just like weightlifting. The person can't hold the weight for you, and you get stronger, so you have to hold the weight yourself. And over a period of time, the more that you hold the weight, the more that you lift the weight, the more that you keep being consistent and lifting the weight and continuing to go to the gym, you will get stronger and stronger and stronger. And certain people that I realized that are no longer in my life and are not here, I did not need them to begin with, because they weren't loyal. They weren't interested in what was good for me. They were not people that even belonged in my life, because they were not going to go where I'm going. And they were not there for good intention anyway. They were going to be a waste of time. I don't mean everybody, but I mean certain people that are not in my life. And so you will go through things, and afterwards you'll realize how strong you are without others. And you'll realize that you don't need certain people, because they're not going to be of any use to you or any benefit to you where you're going and who you're becoming. It's just some people are there to fill time and space because it's something that they can get from you, something you can do for them, and they're not going to be there long term, because the minute that you are going through something is the minute that they're going to flee, because they're not interested in being there when you're going through a situation. They are only there to get their supply. It's like dealing with an investor. And really, they're not investing anything. They're just getting something. So, maybe that's even a poor example. It's just like somebody who wants to do business with you, but really, they're the ones getting something and you're getting nothing in return. It's like if somebody came to your business, if you own a business, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to need you to give me 20%, or I'm going to need you to give me this, and they're just demanding it, and you're not getting anything from them. Like, okay, well, why would I give you 20%? What's the benefit? What's my benefit? There is no benefit, because a lot of people want to come towards you because there is a benefit to them, and they will mask it. And so when you go through these things, you'll realize who you don't need, and you'll get to the point where you are extremely picky about who you even deal with on a deeper level or choose to even bother to get to know, because there are these kinds of people. It's like they are shapeshifters, and they will pretend to be somebody who you would want to have in your life and want to interact with and want to give to, but really they're there to take. They are like a virus that attaches itself, and before you know it, you have been drained and they've left. Like, it does you no good. So sometimes it is a good thing to go through something very hard to understand how strong you are, to understand certain people that you did not ever need, so that when you are reintroducing yourself to allowing yourself to be open in order to talk to new people, gain friends, gain relationships, that you are very particular about who you bother with, and that you will be very diligent in paying attention to people's actions and their words, and really, what is the word? Really analyzing them instead of passively thinking, they're one way or the other, but really paying close attention to people and to see if they're going to be able to be on your level, to be able to grow with you, or if they are just somebody to fill time and space of the version of you that you are today. But you need people that are willing to level up with you, that are willing, that are capable and willing to level up, not just fill time and space based off of who you are today, and then when you level up, they can't climb up. It's like going to the gym and doing the same weight over and over and over again. You're not building muscle, you're just wasting time. And that's what some people are. They are a waste of time. It's like going to the gym and lifting 5 pounds and thinking you're going to get stronger, you're going to get a benefit. You're not. Just like these people, interacting with people like that on a deeper level, they don't have the capacity to grow to that level. They don't have the capability. They're just not, they're not there. They're not who you would need in your future. And they're not going to be loyal. They're not going to be honest. They're not going to be of any use to you. They're just a virus there to take from you. And they will ride on your coattail of taking from you as long as they possibly can. And you will be in regret that you allowed them. So don't allow people in your life that they appear to want to entertain you, or they appear to want to have something to do with you. Really pay close attention to them, even if you decide to talk to them and spend time with them, but really pay close attention and limit yourself from getting involved on a deeper level until this individual can prove, or individuals can prove, that when you're dealing with something, like, you could test them, like, I don't mean like shouldn't be a mooch or anything. I'm just saying, like, let's say that you have an issue. It could be small, medium, whatever. Like, dude, can you help me change a tire? Like, it could be something simple like that. And if people, as you get to know them and you've known them for a while and they can't even do that, they wouldn't come get you if you were on the side of the road in the highway, like, bye. Like, if they can't do anything for you and all they are there to do is take from you, whether it is your energy, whether it is your money, whether it is your body, whatever it is, they got to go. And you will realize how strong you are and that you do not need these fools, and that you will be very picky about who you decide to have anything to do with, because you're not about to have some large group of people around you just to say you've got people around you when they're no use to you. They are absolutely no use to you. They are not going to level up with you. They are going to be a waste of